You are live. What's up, everybody? Here, welcome to my live stream here.
Yeah, welcome to the live stream.
But I don't. I'm gonna wait a few more minutes. Let's see if some people come in,
Yeah.
and then we'll get started, get done, and everybody can go on their merry way.
Well, damn. Oh, well, damn. The devil demon do. Kickity, kickity, kick. I wonder if anyone's going to show up tonight.
I don't know.
Oh, we kind of can let them know we're live.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good
If I can
thing.
get Messenger to come up. There we go.
All right.
Ding, ding.
Probably should have let them know ahead of time that we were going to go live tonight.
Yeah, no, I didn't think nothing about it. Hell, I was at work, so I didn't even
Yeah,
think.
true story.
I wasn't at home, so I didn't think nothing of it either.
Yeah. But for anyone watching right now, just know Wild Bill's going to round.
I
Well-
don't know. It don't say the. It don't even tell me the damn how many people's watching.
Oh, yeah, I don't even know if anyone's watching.
0.
Zero. Wait, is that what it literally says? Zero people?
Chat is not supported for the platforms you. Oh hell, I got to refresh.
Yeah, I got to refresh too. Damn. Okay, now I got chat. Thank God.
Oh,
And now you got my name too.
Well, damn.
well,
To be honest, I mean, I'm pissed.
guess I could. I was gonna wait to see if Elsa was gonna show up, but I probably should go ahead and.
Elsa, come back here. I think no.
Well, if you're getting tired, you might want to.
Yeah,
Elsa,
probably like y'all went live early.
But to be honest, I mean, isn't it like 12:30? Isn't that the time you said you were going to go live?
Yeah.
Tonight? Yeah, Elsa, don't make us make your booty.
And she hasn't even seen the message yet, so she's probably still sleeping.
Yeah, but she's probably gonna watch us back and still think we're a bunch of idiots.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, dude.
anyway, huh?
I wanted to ask you before you started your rant, how much is StreamYard? If you know off the top of your head.
No, I have to go. I'd have to look and see. I can't remember.
Well, fuck a dog.
But anyway, so we're gonna get into it. So one of my pet peeves, or I guess tonight, one of the things I'm gonna complain about is digital codes that you get with like movies and other stuff like that. And why do they have an expiration date? Because when you buy something and you pay your hard-earned money for it, you should get it regardless. Now, I will say this. I could understand if you bought something and say it was like 10, 15 years old when you bought it. And let's just say it was still brand new. Nobody had ever opened it. I could probably see then, yeah, I don't think the digital code would probably work. But a couple years after something come out, and all right, I'm gonna give you an example here. So here's the thing. So I looked this up. All right, no, let me pull up the picture here for a second. Where's it at here? That's not it. Screenshots. Yes. Okay. So I'll give y'all an example of what I'm talking about. So I bought this the other day, right? It's a TV series done by the book Stephen King called The Outsider, right? So it was only one season or whatever. But I didn't realize it till after I bought it, and I didn't even pay attention when I even opened it until I went to redeem the digital code. And it says, redeem code by 6/30/2021, right? Okay, now here's the funny thing about this. When I go to look at this, this was released on Blu-ray July 28th of 2020. So basically, they didn't even give you a year to redeem that code, right? Okay. They gave you like 11 months to do it in, right? Now, they start to know that people are going to buy these things a few years later. They're not going to buy them right away. Why in the hell would you not even let the digital download code go for what it? See, here's my thing. It should not, no matter what, if it's 2 or 3 years down the road, you should be able to redeem that code and get the digital copy of whatever it is you buy. When I pay my hard ass earned money for something, I want to get what I'm paying for, not half of what I'm paying for or a quarter of what I'm paying for. You know, and some people would probably think, oh, well, it's not a big deal or whatever it is, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I get it to a certain extent, right? I do. But here's the thing. It's just like paying for a streaming service. I'll give you an example. So say you had a streaming service and say they were like 2 tiers, and say there was like, say like a $10 tier that was like $10 you paid, but you got commercials and advertisements. Okay. Then there was like, say like there was a $15 tier where you got no commercials, no advertisements. Everything you watched it all the way through, no interruptions or anything, right? So you've got like, say, the $15.99 plan or whatever it is, and you're sitting there one day watching an episode of a TV show or something, and all of a sudden here comes a damn ad across your damn thing or a commercial. And you're sitting here going, what the hell? I thought I'm paying for no commercials. Now, wouldn't that not piss you off, though? Here you are paying that money that's supposed to be ad and commercial free, but yet they're showing commercials. Now, you're not getting what you're paying for, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. That's what makes me upset. It's not so much that I can't redeem it. I mean, it is, but it's like these codes shouldn't expire. What is so difficult about giving what people don't understand is that code that you're getting is not free. You're paying for that somewhere down the line. So why are these companies making these codes expire? You're paying for it anyway. Eventually, I mean, somewhere down the line, you're still okay. Yeah, so maybe the DVD part of it, or the Blu-ray, the disc part, the physical media of it, say the price drops some because it's a few years down the road, and you're not. And let's just say, out of curiosity, the original price was $14.99. Okay, I mean $24.99. So let's say if you buy it like, say, $17.99. So it's dropped about $7. Anyway, you're still paying for that fucking digital code. So why in the hell make it an expiration date on it? I've bought movies that were 4 or 5 years old and was able to redeem the fucking code off of them. It's crazy as hell, right? I mean, people just don't get it. They don't understand it. It's like, when you work as hard as I do for my dollar and I buy something, I damn sure want to get what I'm paying for, not half-ass what I'm paying for. And I just think it sucks that they put expiration dates on these fucking codes. What's the point? I mean, what's the point? My thing is, what's the point of giving you a digital media if you're not going to be able to, you're not going to be able to use it on digital anyway? And some people's like, well, why would you want the code when you got the Blu-ray? Well, I like having both. No offense, but say I'm laying in bed, right, and I got my all my remotes near me, and say I'm watching, a episode of the series that I bought. Instead of having to get up out of bed, walk over to the DVD shelf, walk over to the Blu-ray player, put the disc that's got that episode on it in it, blah blah blah. I could lay right there in bed, go to say my Voodoo or wherever say it was. That's where it was. I could go to my Voodoo. Okay, I'm on season 1, say episode 5. Go down to episode 5. Bam, right there. Play it. Right. Don't even have to get out of bed. There's an advantage to having a digital. Don't get me wrong. I love physical media, but sometimes there's advantage to having digital and stuff. Okay. So my thing is, why are you making these codes expire? They shouldn't expire. I mean, I understand if they're 10 or 15 years down the road or something like that. I could probably see that because hell, that website that you get it from probably ain't even there no more. But I digress. What are you going to do when you go totally away from physical media and everything's just going to be digitally downloaded? I mean, that to me, that's retarded. Especially if you're going to make it where you can't redeem a code. So what you're going to do is let's say everything goes to physical media or everything goes to digital now, and you go into Walmart and where there used to be say like a rack or Blu-ray case or Blu-ray movies, now they're just like little envelopes or something that you buy, open it up, and it's got like a little card in it, and you redeem the card or some shit for that movie. You're going to make those codes expire too? What if that movie been sitting on? What if that movie's been sitting there for a while, or say you bought it off of Amazon or something like that, and say, hell, who knows how long they've had it, right? You're going to make that code expired. So what you going to do? Give people their money back for their movie? See, that's what I'm trying to say. It's stupidity for what these companies are doing. And like I said, it's all about. It's not so much about the code. It's about paying for it and not being able to use it. But that's what you're paying. That's what you're buying when you buy it. See, here's the thing, right? Like, if I bought this just for the digital code, then I would be screwed. And see, I think is if you're not gonna have offer the digital code anymore, what you should do is you should go to these retailers and have them send back all the copies that they haven't sold, and then you turn around and send them copies of ones that are no longer have a code in it. They just a disc version, so people know what the hell they're getting. But yet these lame brain companies, they don't understand that shit, right? They're stupid. But I don't get it. I don't understand why they do that shit. Because you're still paying for it in the long run. If people think you're actually getting it free, you're not. You're paying for it somewhere down the line. And there's actually kind of another thing I wanted to talk about tonight too. And I think this is funny. For those of you who are sports fans out there, know that here, what was it, a year or so ago, 2 years ago, that the Washington Redskins changed their name from the Redskins to the Commanders, right? Because the white leftist liberal woke fucker decided somewhere down the line that Redskin was offensive.
Wow.
Never asking the Native Americans whether they thought it was offensive or not. Now they have this Indian organization, NAGA or something they call it, NAGA or something. I think it's National Association of Guardians of something other, right? Or maybe it's indigenous people or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I forgot what it stands for now. Anyway, right? They're petitioning the Washington football team to change their name back from the Commanders back to the Redskins, right? And that no one asked it. And then now they're trying to say that organization, they're not real. They're not a real Indian tribes, or they're not real Native Americans or whatever. See, here's the whole thing about it is, right? See, when somebody of that color pushes back against something you've done, then that makes them automatically the racist, or makes them, oh, they can't be real because they're not. That would be like a black person that's standing up against all your thing, and because you're supposed to be standing up for black lives or whatever it is, but because they see right through your scam, that they can't be black. You know what I'm saying? They're not real black people. Really? Okay. Did they know that a redskin actually stands for a warrior? And in Indian tribes and in Indian culture, a lot of times when Indians would go off to battle, they would actually paint their skin red. That's where the name redskin come from. And it's not offensive to Native people, because they're like, we look at that as warrior. We're looking at that as being strong. That's fighting for what you fighting to survive or whatever it is. So to them, redskin is not offensive. Redskin is not racist in any way. It's actually an honor. And do you know that back in the day that the Washington Redskins used to honor Native American tribes and stuff? And a lot of them were never offended by it because it's a part of their culture. Why is it that woke fucking liberals and white leftist liberal woke fuckers have to sit here and try to speak for everybody that they have nothing to do with? Okay, that's what gets me. That's what just, I don't understand it, right? You change your name, but you don't even go ask the Native American people how they feel about it. You just change it because, oh, it's offensive. To whom? You, because you don't want people to realize that you're the real race? That's like that video that I posted the other day with the one guy there, from the black guy that's making the white privilege card or whatever, right? Okay. He's sitting there speaking you facts about American slavery and the Civil War and all this stuff, and during that time period and all that. And he's sitting there telling you, and which is true, is what he's saying. There was only 20% of the population in the South who were actually rich enough to own slaves. Okay, so not like I've said for years now. Who the fuck you think fought that war? It was the poor dirt farmers and the poor people that fought that war. Because if the 25% of the Southern people who would have went off and fought that war, that were fighting for slavery, if that was the cause that people say they were fighting for, they wouldn't have had an army. Okay, that's what people don't understand. But see, they can't stand it when you don't, when you go against their narrative of the whole thing. And there were over 4,000 black free slaves, free black slaves that owned slaves themselves, or free black men that owned slaves themselves, right? So you got to sit here and think about it. Those people that could actually afford slavery was the only ones that had slaves. Most people in the South didn't have that type of money. You had to come for money to begin with, right? You're just not going to go out here one day and, oh, I'm going to be rich. No, it's a lot of that were people who already were established and already had money and were able to buy slaves or whatever. Those were the people that had slaves. It wasn't the majority of the people in the South. But see, here's the problem with that. In the South, when the South got punished for everything the slaveholders done, it actually hurt the poor people and the middle class and all that stuff more than it did the rich people, because really the rich people, they were only a minority of people, really. So where do you think all this bullshit comes from? It's a stupid ass narrative that makes people that they try to spin to make us look bad. That's all it is. What they can't stand nowadays and what they're so mad about is people's actually waking up and starting to find the truth. And to those people that find the truth, especially if they're black, then they're Uncle Toms and they're coons and they love the white man, and you know what I'm saying, and shit like that, right? They're the massa lover or whatever, right? Why you got to be so mad at the truth for? Just because just because you don't like it doesn't make it not true. It can still be true, and you just not like it, and you're like, oh well, it might be the truth, but I can't get on board with that. Okay, well, you can't get on board with it. Doesn't make it any less fucking true. And you shouldn't be hating on the people that know the truth, because it's about time people start knowing the truth. But I digress, because you know what? They don't do no good. I just sit here every day and I see stupid shit on TV all the time, and it just irks the hell out of me, right? Hmm. Oh, so I meant to tell y'all guys too. I was able to get Halloween off, so we'll probably actually just do a stream that night, like a regular stream for Halloween that night.
Oh,
Like
nice.
So,
Hey, country fan.
hey, country, come on, buddy.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a Halloween stream this year, Wild Bill.
Yeah.
Well, I know we
Playing
kind of had,
Bill.
yeah, we
Yo.
kind of had one last year too, but yeah.
Going back to the whole movie thing or the TV series, whatever.
Yeah.
I found a copy of Days of Thunder when we were cleaning out my grandma and granddaddy's house,
Uh huh.
and it came with a digital code that was expired.
Uh huh.
And I wrote them. Well, I called them and let
Uh huh.
them know that what happened.
Yeah.
And they actually sent me another code that I could redeem the movie.
Oh,
So you
shit.
might want to try that.
Yeah, I might see if I might try to email these people or something and see if I can get a digital code for it or something.
Oh yeah, like I was gonna say, there has to be some kind of leeway or like some kind of loophole that you can still be able to redeem a code. Like they just have to like you contact them and then they send you a new code or something.
Well, they gave me one right over the phone when I talked with them.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you like, I guess prove that you bought the movie or something or the series.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, now I kind of understand why. I guess that would piss you off. It's just, but yeah, I think that's why I was confused. Like when you first mentioned about you wanting to do the sprint tonight, well, bro, because I don't know, because I've known about digital codes expiring for years, but I guess it just never really bothered me that much because I never really cared about the digital code. But I don't know. But I think that's pretty cool that I mean, I guess like you did say that sometimes digital, like as much as you like, I guess as much as you kind of like I guess bash digital media, Wild Bill. I mean, I'm glad that you still feel like there's still some parts to digital media as well as physical media.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a like here's my thing, right? There's
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of MP3s and
yeah,
streaming music like it, but there's
yeah,
also a benefit to it sometimes,
yeah.
and that's the thing that as much as um, I sit there and bash like MP3s and stuff like that. There's actually a benefit to it, whether you like it or not. Okay, it's just like when I'm outside at night. Sometimes I'm sitting out by the fire pit and I got my little Bluetooth speaker and I got my phone. Um, I can listen to music that way without having to try to find a drop cord and take a record player or not a record player, but like a radio or something out there to play music with. I can have it right there on my phone, a little old speaker, and boom, that's it, right? So I mean, there's advantages to stuff. Don't get me wrong, okay? But that still doesn't mean that it always has to be one sided, okay? Like I said, with a digital code, sometimes if like I said, if you're laying down and you don't want to get up because hell, maybe it's cold out and up under them damn blankets, it's nice and damn warm. I don't want to get up and go over there and get a damn movie off the shelf and put it in and watch it when I got the digital code and all I got to do was hit a couple buttons on the remote control and I'm done. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing about it. So why are these people why are these companies making these codes expire? You're paying for it either way. No matter what you can't tell me that when they're not selling these Blu-rays that every time they sell one, they're not getting a percentage of it off of it. And let me tell you, after you've sold probably about, let's say, I'll throw this out here. Say you were a company and you put out a TV series on Blu-ray, DVD, and digital code. Let's say you manufactured 10 million of them, right? Let's say, and that's worldwide. And let's say like over 8 million of them sold. So let's say you had like 1.5 million left, okay, floating around somewhere. Now, eventually, over time, some of those will sell. You'll get down, but they'll probably still be over the next 5, 10, 15 years. Probably some of those 1 millions of them left somewhere out there, right? Okay, I get it. After about that time, you go to buy something like that. I can pretty about about guarantee you that code ain't gonna work no more because, like I said, hell, that digital site probably is not even there anymore or whatever, right? See, the whole thing about it is it's not so much that they expire; it's the length of when you should be able to redeem something. If a movie come out in 2021 and say I buy it in 2023, I should be able to use that digital code. That's the thing about it. It's stupid. And
I do get your point, like about the coaching expire at least within the first like 5 or 6 years or 5, 6, 7 years since release.
I could understand after about 5 years they're like, okay, yeah, there's no use of keeping on doing this stuff because these codes out here by that time most people ain't gonna redeem that shit no way. They're not gonna care and or whatever. So it's one of those things. But like I said, I've bought movies that were, and I even bought movies that said the code was expired and went in and put the damn thing in and still got the movie. Like
Okay,
I
that's
bought,
actually
like
cool.
I remember one time my brother had bought a movie and didn't realize he had it already, and he had bought it at like a Black Friday sale about 4 years ago or something, and he gave it to me one day. He's like, "Hey man, I realized I had another extra copy that you want." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." He's like, "It's got a digital code in." I said, I don't know if it'll work or not. I said, but I'll take it. So I go in, right, and actually he kept the movie and gave me the digital code. I went and typed in the code, and the damn thing worked.
Oh, really? You actually got the movie?
Cool.
Yeah, I got the movie, and I'm sitting here like, wow. I thought for sure, shit, that wouldn't let me get it. And then I've actually had movies where haven't had them that damn long, and the code not fucking work.
Well, damn.
Hey,
Yo,
Trish said she's on her way. Just give her a few.
all right.
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully, I'll also be waking up here before long.
Wakey, wakey.
Although I
Wakey,
know you're
wakey.
probably not gonna. I mean, it's not like you're gonna be streaming forever tonight.
No wakey, wakey, shaky, shaky with some bakey, bakey.
Yeah. Wakey,
No,
wakey,
no
shaky,
9-hour
shaky,
stream
wakey.
tonight.
What did you say, Robert? What did you say?
No 9-hour stream tonight.
Nope.
Aw. Come on,
Shake-
come
shake.
on, Wild Bill. You don't want to be streaming till like 6 in the morning. That's it.
No. Wakey, wakey. Eggsy, bakey.
Hell, I don't know if we could do a 9-hour stream anymore.
Oh yeah, Wild Bill. Do you think we were ever be able to? Do
Those
a
were the
long-ass
heyday.
stream?
That was back in the heyday. I don't know if I could do that anymore. Hell, I
Yeah.
do get through an 8-hour day shift or
Yeah.
night shift.
Yeah, that was also during the pandemic days too. To be honest, I feel like we do good if we can do a 4 or 5 hour stream. I mean, because I know I think we've actually hit 4 hours, like somewhat recently, but I know that that's usually as long as we can really get before, like, you call it a night while Bill. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, we've streamed, damn. Yeah. So I mean it's cool that we've done that and shit.
yeah,
But
wakey wakey, eggs and bakey.
that's right. Robert's favorite food.
Oh yeah,
Nah, I don't
bacon.
think so.
You love eggs and bacon.
Robert said he likes BLTs.
He
Nah.
loves BLT.
BLT.
I think you lost your damn mind.
Look at actor John Malkovich made movie called 100 Years. Won't be coming out until 2115. Oh yeah, I remember that. They actually made a movie like a few years ago, and it's never going to come out in our lifetimes. Everybody.
Nice.
That is crazy. That like the human race is trying to think that far ahead in the future, even though most of us alive today won't be here then.
Won't nobody ever see that movie then, because hell, it ain't gonna last that long.
Oh yeah. I was wondering, like,
If this world makes it to 2100, I'll be surprised.
oh yeah, I was gonna say, I was because I didn't know if this may be a controversial topic or something, but I was actually gonna ask you all about if you actually do believe that we could that we're kind of living in like end times right now, and that this is probably the last century on Earth. I mean, for at least for humanity.
I'm 45 now, or 44 now. So,
yeah.
Let's say I live another. Let's just throw this out here. Say I live another 30 years, which would make me about 74, right? So you add, what is it, 2023? So add 30 to that. That'd be what, 2053?
Yeah.
Something like that. Like
I
I say,
if this would look like in 2053.
If this world makes it to 2100, I would be shocked.
Yeah, I mean the way things are going right now, like, oh yeah, like
the only way I see this world lasting beyond 2100 is mankind would really have to change it around. I mean, they would really have to, like, get rid of doing all this wicked stuff they're doing, all this crazy stuff they're doing, which I don't see that happening. So, um, like I said, if it goes beyond 2100, which I'll never see, I won't be here for that. Um, I will be greatly surprised.
He'll be a monkey's uncle.
Yeah, he'll be monkey sugar. Yeah. But yeah, I was actually gonna say that I actually thought this was kind of funny. I mean, not funny in the sense that this is actually happening this week or this coming week. But like we just got like out of the hundreds here, like weather wise, like temp wise, and now almost all. Well, I don't know about almost all next week, but I know at least quite a few days next week. It's going to be in the hundreds again. In the first week of September. Well, when my sister had saw that on the forecast, she immediately texted me about it, telling me about it's going to be in the hundreds, like almost the whole first week of September.
Yep. Well,
And
here
but the thing, sorry to cut you off, Bill, but
that's all right.
the funny thing that she said was, the Earth must be dying because what the fuck? That's literally what she said. The Earth must be dying because what the fuck? Like about it being so hot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know if you have any opinions on that. Like, do you feel like summers are like getting longer as time goes on?
I don't know that summers are getting longer, but summers are getting hotter. I can tell you that right now because I can tell you
Okay.
right now, 100 degrees today is not what
Yeah.
100 degrees used to be 10 years ago.
Okay. Even I noticed that. I do feel like summers are much hotter now than, because I don't remember, like I remember being hot like 10 years ago here. I mean, because the humidity in Oklahoma has always been crazy.
But
But
see, here,
this summer, it's been ridiculous.
but I will go out here. I will go out here on a limb, and I'm going to say this, okay? Now, there's people out here who believe that a lot of these storms that are happening, a lot of these hurricanes and shit like that are happening, right,
Yeah.
are caused by global warming, okay?
Yeah.
They're caused by the planet pollution and all that shit, okay?
Yeah.
So what gets me is one, okay? And I'm not getting religious on people, okay? But here's my thing. Back in the day when you hear about like, okay, for instance, I give you an example. There was a storm the night Jesus walked on water. Okay. Well, there wasn't pollution back then like they were now. Not even nowhere near, not even an eighth of the kind of pollution back in those days. So where did that storm come from? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And actually, if you thought about it, think about something. When the earth was flooded, it was a storm. Where was the global warming? Where was all the pollution and all that stuff? The global warming that made that damn storm happen. There wasn't any. So all this bullshit narrative that they're trying to spin to these people out here, and you got these gullible fuckers out here believing it. You know what I'm saying? Do I believe that the world and stuff, like, I mean, do I think that pollution's helping any? No, it's not. Okay. Yes. Do I believe that it's causing some of it? Sure. I'm not going to disagree with that. Okay. But my thing is from how dramatic they're making it sound. It's not. Because you're always going to have storms. That's just nature. That's the way the world was, or the whole creation was made. Okay. You're not going to sit here and not have storms. That's just the way, that's the part of the cycle that it is. Okay. It's what it is. And whether you've got pollution or non-pollution, you're still going to have weather that's going to be here. I mean, think about it. I mean, it's crazy as hell not to think of it that way. You know? What's up, Trish?
Yeah, hey, Trish.
Hey guys.
How are you tonight?
You know me. Same old, same old.
Cool, cool.
Co.
So I know you probably missed. I know you missed the first part of it. So what I was kind of not really ranting about, but just kind of complaining about was how you buy a movie or something and the digital code in it is expired, but the movie's brand new, or that the you buy it brand new from somewhere like Amazon or something like that, and then you get it and you can't redeem the code in it because the code's fucking expired, right? What's the point of what's the point of doing a digital code if you're going to make it you're going to make it where it expires? That's stupid.
I don't think coupons should expire either.
There you go.
Well, you know,
Okay. That's actually a good thing.
Some people try to believe that gift cards expire, but they don't.
Not to the best of my knowledge. I know coupons do because I've got coupons in the mail for like cigarettes and stuff. And then when I finally remember I've got them, because y'all know me, I go to use it. Thankfully, I check it before I go to the store.
Yeah.
I go to use it. It's expired.
Yep.
Why? Because I laid it somewhere and forgot for 6 months that I had it. And then I went, oh, a coupon for cigarettes. Dang it.
Yeah. Right.
You want to know something crazy though? Another I can understand I guess being a stalker or when it comes to retail and I guess produce and the grocery area maybe it is a tough job to be stocking shelves every day and everything. But I think this has become kind of a pet peeve of mine, but I think it's only because it's happened numerous times to me. Is when I'm buying buying food at the store, and then I get home with it because I expect it to still be fresh, but then I get home with it, and then I'm like, oh, I could just eat that, and then look at it, I'll look at the expiration date, and the food or whatever I bought actually expired last month, but yet I bought it this month. Why was it still on the shelf? The reason why I say this is because, because my sister's been trying to get me eat healthier and stuff. One thing that she got me into buying was Greek yogurt because I guess apparently it's supposed to be good for you. Was one of the things of Greek yogurt that we bought had actually expired back in July, and I literally just bought it in August. And I'm thinking, why the hell was it still on the shelf? If it was already so many weeks expired.
Yeah.
Okay. This is why this is kind of advice and a story all rolled into one. Okie dokie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Never, ever, ever buy a can of anything if it's dented. I mean, food. Food.
Okay. Food. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. This is why. When it's dented, a lot of times, not every time, but a lot of times it will break the inner seal, which lets air get to the food. The food can go bad.
Oh.
Okay, let me give you a prime example.
Yeah.
I bought some treat meat. Usually when I buy it, I buy 2 cans.
Yeah.
Because when I buy it, I'm usually specific reason.
Yeah.
I went to make the food that I was going to make. Now, this has been a while back. Yeah. And when I popped that can of treat meat open and pulled the lid back on it, the whole thing was molded.
Ooh.
Ew. Gross.
Yes. Followed by, and there you go. I didn't realize it when I grabbed it off the shelf and put it in the buggy. The can was dented, which had broken the inner seal, which is what caused it to mold.
Wow.
Treat me. It was years ago. I got a king
That's
size bed.
crazy.
I don't know any kings, But if one comes over, you will not believe what I got for you.
Yeah.
So Trish, I picked it, but this is what I was talking about. That's what I bought that had the digital code in it. That it's
Oh, nice.
that Stephen King series. Oh, and speaking of Stephen King, I had ordered these a while back, but I just now got them. Some new audio books. They're not new, but they're new to me. Got that one.
Oh, good one.
Yep. This one.
It grows on you.
Ooh.
And then I got this one.
Oh my God.
The Colorado Kid.
Another one that come with that I don't have it. That I don't have with me. Because I actually wind up because I bought these in a lot. They all came together, and it actually came with this book too.
Oh,
Cujo.
nice.
Oh my God.
Anyway, it was the audio book Blood and Smoke or whatever it was, and anyway, so I already had a copy of that, so I let my mama have that one.
Oh.
But anyway, so I bought these, and that way I could have them to like listen to while I'm at work and stuff.
You gonna take your face off or quit?
They were in a lot. And actually, there was another lot that I saw online that I was thinking about getting here, and if they still available, maybe next month or something or whatever. It's got about 7 or 8 audio books in it. They're all Stephen King.
Oh, nice. Everybody want to look out?
Yep.
Hey.
Oh, man. Oh, and another thing too, Trish, I was kind of ranting about a little bit was, so I was watching, the Officer Tatum guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he was doing a video talking about how now that I guess if you're a certain race and you don't agree with say like the narrative or whatever it is, the woke narrative, then you're not really those people or whatever it is. So I'll give you an example, right? So he was talking about how there's this Indian organization that has been petitioning for the last, I don't know how long now, to have the Washington football team change their names back from the Commanders to the Redskins. Okay? Right? Because they never wanted the name changed to begin with. It was the white woke liberals that thought it was offensive. Okay? And all the Native Americans that's ever been interviewed about this said, Redskins, he said, this is what people don't understand. He said, when a warrior would go off to battle, they would paint their skin red as a symbol of honor, courage. We're going off or whatever it is. That's where the redskin came from. Okay. They said it's part of our culture. That's the whole thing about it. He said, so when we would see that, we thought about power, honor, pride, and all that stuff, right? Okay. They said it never was offensive to us because it's part of who we are. Okay. So now the one Indian group that's doing the petition to try to get them back, now people trying to say, well, they're not really Native Americans.
I went to a store. Uh-huh.
They're not really Native Americans because they don't.
And I was just reading a magazine thing, and the clerk said, "This is not a library." I said, "Okay, I will talk louder then."
So that I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, so if you're an Indian and because you don't support the white woke thing that's against anything that's offensive to Native Americans, I guess you're not a Native American, I guess. What fucking sense does that make? That's That's like black people who call out other black people for stupid shit they do. Well, you must not be black then.
Well, it's obviously not offensive to the Indians, or they wouldn't be petitioning to get it back.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But some of the people on the actual or over the commander's organization are trying to say these people aren't real Native Americans. Like, really? Okay. So you're sitting here saying this shit, but did you ever go out and ask any of them how they felt about it? Here was the thing that always got me. Washington always supported Native American causes. Like, I remember one year they were playing and they had like this big home game thing, and they actually had some of the survivors of, I think was it the Vietnam War or something other, the code talkers. Those Indians that were code talkers in the wars that had their own language, so people couldn't intercept their radio transmissions or whatever it was. They honored them guys, the Native Americans, and they would always do these big Native American tributes and stuff like this, and none of them were ever offended.
There you go.
Amazing, ain't it?
Fill my humidifier with wax. Now my room's all shiny.
Oh my god!
I don't get stupidity. I don't at
Yeah,
all.
just crazy people.
I like instant oatmeal. I make it, and then I don't do anything for like an hour, which is stupid because I could buy regular oatmeal and feel productive.
Oh my god!
So I mean, it's just stupidity. Gotta love it. Wah, wah.
You know, those are
Fine line between
that's
fishing
up
and you're
again.
standing on the shore like an idiot.
Standing on the shore.
I heard this gun go off, and then I saw these two guys run past my window. I was about to call the cops, but then I got optimistic and thought maybe it was just a race.
Yeah.
That's like buying a Floyd Mayweather boxing pay-per-view and watch a triathlon break out. Because all that asshole did was run the whole fucking time.
But damn.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I was watching this commercial about an above ground pool, but it was only at 30 seconds. Because that's the maximum amount of time you can imagine yourself having fun in an above ground pool.
Oh my god! Hey,
Yeah.
I was growing up.
I was on this ski lift with this stranger. And he didn't say anything until we got to the top. He said, I haven't been skiing in 10 years. I just got out of jail for pushing a guy off a merry-go thing. And I looked at him and said, I remember you.
Oh my god!
My favorite one.
Oh my God, he looks like a guy standing there peeing.
Well, damn.
P and we.
P and win.
Yeah.
My favorite one. I think Bigfoot is blurry. It's not the photographer's fault, which makes it extra scary. Because there's a big, out of focus monster out there somewhere.
Big old giant monster. Ain't that right, Waylon?
Yeah, Waylon.
Damn, he must be thirsty.
Oh yeah, Waylon's taking a drinky week.
Yep. So I finally get a weekend off after working 26 days in a row.
No, congratulations. It's about damn time.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So this weekend I plan on doing one thing, and it's being lazy.
Oh
There
yeah.
you go.
Oh wait, is Lazy Wild Billy Goat gonna make an appearance or a reappearance? I should say.
I don't know. Well, no. One day I'm actually supposed to go to Bucky's or
Happy
whatever.
about it?
Yeah.
I don't know if Robert's happy about it. Well,
I'm not.
He's already. Ain't you been to Bucky's already?
Once you go, you want to go to them all. Hey, when you go there, you have to get not the chopped brisket, but the regular brisket sandwich.
Oh yeah.
That's the best brisket I've ever had.
Nice.
yeah, Bucky Wuckies.
That just because you've been to one Walmart don't mean you got to go to them all.
No, Bucky's is better than Walmart.
Oh,
Holy crap.
how could you insult Walmart like that, Robert? I second that.
The first time I read the dictionary, I thought it was a poem about everything.
Throw me up a store called Fucky's.
Oh, Fuckies.
Once you've been to one, you want to go to them all.
yeah, baby.
That's my hand now.
Giggity.
So,
Happy about it? Time to go to Fuckies.
that's
Wait a
right.
second.
Somebody's gonna think they're going to Bucky's. They're gonna drive the Fuckies.
Yeah, they're gonna drive to Fuckies.
They're like,
Fuck
what
you,
the
I'm
hell
going
is
to
this shit?
You know, what the hell is this shit?
Could you imagine somebody getting mad like, fuck, I'm going to Fucky's?
Yeah. They're going to Fuckies.
Ain't that right, Waylon? Shit.
I think Waylon's ready for Betty by Rob.
Yeah, he's tired. I can't
Tired
blame him. I'm
wired.
tired too. Oh man,
It's probably because you've been so overworked a while ago.
overworked, underpaid.
Still being underpaid a while ago.
Yeah, they can't pay me. They ain't paying me enough money yet. Though I do get a raise next month.
Woo woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Billy Goat's getting a raisey, wazy, gazy.
So
How much?
I don't know yet. I don't know the percentage. I got to find out. So I don't know if you know it. Do you have Tubi, Trish? Anyway, the streaming service Tubi, it's free. You can sign up for it. It don't cost anything. They got a documentary about Stephen King on there.
Oh, nice.
You know, I watched it the other night. It's only like an hour, but it was still pretty good. Oh, nice. Country fan, he's the man. I sent Halloween 2 and Halloween 3 has collection. DVD is $5. Oh, nice.
Damn it, Bobby.
Yeah, damn it, Bobby. Damn it, Robert.
Don't be damning me now. I ain't done
Yeah,
shit.
damn it, Roberta.
Yeah.
I'm innocent, damn it.
Yeah, okay.
What are you sure? Is he really innocent?
Damn lightning's finna damn strike too.
Are any of us truly innocent?
Shit, no.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You better hope your ass don't go outside. Damn lightning.
Damn. It's like
Robert. I can see Robert going out. Robert be opening up the door. Look out! I'm sorry, Lord. I'm sorry. Let me go outside.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Lord.
Don't strike me dead.
Don't strike me dead.
I'm sorry for all that bullshit I was talking on the stream.
Yeah. Do you think you'll cry like a little bitch too?
He might.
No.
Guys, what service are we on?
What you mean?
Melon.
Oh yeah, Warren Melon.
Okay, when it runs out, I think it runs out in the middle of the month. I already went ahead and canceled it.
Okay.
Oh really?
That's fine. Ain't no big deal.
Okay.
We know. You got more important things to worry about.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Yeah. Wild Bill prefers StreamYard anyway. Isn't that what you said?
Wild Bill's never mind.
Oh,
But
yeah.
was you gonna say that Wild Bill was a dumbass?
Go ahead and say it,
You
Robert.
didn't see Alvin. Alvin already said it for me.
What? You see Wild Bill again?
You let
Did you hear
Alvin be the scapegoat, huh?
Yeah.
You should just come right on out and say it.
Yeah, because Robert was like, I don't know, for some reason Robert doesn't like us talking about StreamYard.
Robert loves
I think-
StreamYard. He just,
No hell I don't.
he's one of those secretive StreamYard type people. You know,
Yeah.
like one of the closeted Taylor fans.
Oh yeah. Happy about it, Wild Bill?
That's right.
What the hell was I?
That's right. Tomorrow night it's movie night, ain't it? Yep.
What, baby?
Man. I get tired and the streams get shorter.
Oh yeah, see? Wild Bill, look, you can barely even last an hour. Happy about it?
Walmart have their Halloween movies out. I'm not a fan of movies that miss, but case they for DVD look awesome, I take peek next time I go to Walmart. They actually got a special edition of The Mist coming out in it's in October. Now I don't know if it's true. It was saying it was showing on the picture like it would on the case that it's supposed to be like a 4D set. Now I don't know if it's a 4D it's a 4K version of the movie or whatever, but it's like a
4K
version. So I don't know if that means it's like two 4Ks and two Blu-rays or some shit. I don't know why they would do that, but unless they're doing like an extended and like theatrical cut of each one or something, maybe I don't know. But And then that could be wrong. It could just be a 2-disc set or something. But I know, because I know sometimes you'll see that shit and the case and stuff will change by the time it actually comes out or whatever. So it could not. I mean, it could be like a 2 or 3-disc set or something. But I did see that coming out. So
Well, that's good.
Cool.
Cool.
hot.
Damn. That's
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they have a new monster cereal.
Oh, nice. It's the Monster Mash.
It's the Monster Mash.
So yeah, it's getting about that time for old Hallows Eve.
Yeah, All Hallows
Oh.
Eve is coming soon.
I think I was telling them before you came in, Trish, that I was able to get Halloween off, so I can actually do an actual proper Halloween stream that night.
Oh, nice.
You know?
Now we're gonna do a Halloween stream. Everybody.
Yes, Halloweeno streamo.
Halloween.
And believe it or not, y'all, it is September.
Yeah, can you believe it's
Best
already
month of the
September?
year.
Yeah.
It's actually the second day already. Ain't that something?
Oh yeah, it's September
I'm
2nd, guys.
Well, hello to the other
2nd.
person watching and not commenting.
That's right.
Oh yeah. Hey to the other person who's watching but not commenting.
Sorry, we're not talking about Garth tonight.
Aw. Well, damn. So you don't want to go? You don't want to go on a bar frat tonight, Wabro?
I ain't got nothing I want to argue about. So good. So I didn't realize this until the other day. So unless you're a Stephen King fan, you know what I'm talking about. Trish probably does, but okay. So the books, Finders Key, what was it? Mr. Mercedes, Finders Keepers, End of Watch, The Outsider, and Holly kind of all tie in together because there's one person that's in all of those books. And actually, the new book called Holly is actually based upon one of the characters that came about in the book Mr. Mercedes.
Ooh.
And
Well, that's
it ties into this series too. See, because I got that, and then they don't have, of course, they don't have a series for Holly yet because it just come out, but the book anyway. See, it all started with the book for this series here, Mr. Mercedes.
Oh,
yeah.
And the name is the girl as well as Holly. Oh God, I can tell you here in just a second. Holly Gibson or something like that.
Holly Gibson.
Holly Gibney, that's her name. That's what the new Holly book about. It's totally about her.
Now I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the original series.
Oh, that's fine, Trish. Ain't no big deal with that.
Okay. Once I get everything straightened out, I should be able to pop in.
Yeah, that's no biggie. We know that. You know, we're not gonna hold nothing like that against you. I mean,
Well, I know. I just wanted to give you the heads up
yeah,
on it.
I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you do get to see this, like I said, so as far as some of the characters, all this stuff kind of ties in together. So,
Nice. I love the way he does shit like that.
yeah. Shit. I think there was something else he did that with too one time with another like character or something. Wound
The
up.
guy from damn it, what the hell was his name? Andy from Shawshank Redemption.
Okay.
He was the banker guy in another book.
Okay. And then
See, he does stuff like that all the
yeah.
time, but unless you're like an avid, like, remember every detail little thing about every book, you're probably not going to realize that he's done it.
Yeah.
I mean, think about 11/22/63. The guy in the book actually goes to, wait for it, Derry, Maine
Yeah.
for part of the book.
Yep. We all know Derry Maine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. We did.
Not going there ever.
Come on now, Trish. Why not?
What damn? Don't you want to go there, Trish?
Oh,
I think
Trish,
it's
you want to hear something fucked up? So I was telling, I think it was Robert one night or something, and it might have been in his. I don't know if it was in a hangout or something, but I said, "Be fucking funny as hell." Like, if you got somebody that would like, or even like, if you could brave it yourself without probably getting killed, right? Imagine being on kind of a dark, secluded road, but there was like trees and everything, and there would be some kind of a side road or something, and you park your damn truck like right there, and so you're not far from your truck. That way you can run to it. But could you imagine like somebody be going down the road, and all of a sudden you step out on the side of the damn bank with like dressed like Pennywise with like two balloons, and you're just waving at people.
God.
Could you imagine the assholes that would like damn like stop and be like, "This kid."
You better hope it ain't me. Because
Oh my
I'd probably run
God.
over you before I could catch myself.
Just to be like,
Well-
oh hell no.
Like, nope, ending this right here, right now.
Yeah.
The red balloon would just
got out. I could see
Yeah.
that like that meme with what's his name? And Trish got out and just started blasting.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, she made Alec Baldwin look bad.
And if they said, "Did you accidentally pull the trigger?" Hell no, it wasn't an accident.
Yeah. No.
Have you seen the movie?
Yeah. See, Wild Bill. See, that's the difference between Trish and Alec Baldwin. I mean, Trish isn't gonna play a Shaggy and be like, "It wasn't me." They're singing it.
Mm-hmm.
But and you know, and I'm gonna say like with a lot of that stuff, man, a lot of it has really like some of it has really been adapted really well, and then some of it's been adapted really shitty. But like I give you an example with like Castle Rock season 2, when it kind of does the origin story of damn, what the hell is that woman's name? The one that Kathy Bates plays in Misery. Okay. They took, and when they done it, now it's supposed to be like an origin story, so you would have to think this movie was set in what was like the 80s or whatever it was. Okay. But they did a modern take of the origin story for that. So it's like they set the origin story in this time for a movie that was supposed to have been the origins of a woman that existed in like the 80s or whatever, the 60s, 70s, 80s, something like that, which was stupid. So unless, like I was saying here a while back, unless they're planning on doing a remake of Misery and setting it in like today's time or whatever it is, none of that makes damn bit of fucking sense.
No. And well, I mean, if you think like Stephen King does, wait for it. I can do this. Oh, originally she was from this time, but then she found the bubble from 11/22/63 and went back in time and lived back there. You only understand the bubble coming if you've actually read and or listened to 11/22/63.
I think it's about like what is it, the Red Door and what was it, Under the Dome or something?
Mm. Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Yep.
it's weird.
That's how oh damn, what the hell was his name? Okay, we'll just say the lead character in that goes through what the green card man calls the bubble.
The bubble wobble.
Basically, it just takes you back in time.
Yeah. Time travel. I like that two guy tells a bully needs haircut because it's been 27 years or whatever it is. Yeah. Yeah. Actually I will say one, even though it's hard to beat Tim Curry no matter what, I do say that that remake of the It was pretty decent. I would have to say that. They actually done that pretty well. Usually when
Well, I only saw the first part. I never saw the second part, so I don't know how he ended it. But the part I saw, yeah, I think he done well on it.
yeah. It the 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 ending for chapter 2 is kind of about the same as the original or whatever it is.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit different, maybe, but basically they go back in the store to find him again and shit and destroy him and everything. So it's basically about the same.
Okay.
Um,
Have you read the book? I'm sorry, guys. I have been listening to this book again. Is the reason I keep referring back to it because it's so fresh in my head now. But Wabil, have you read and or listened to 11/22/63?
uh-uh.
Oh well, damn. Never mind.
I mean, I could pretty much understand,
No, there's a section where he's in Derry, Maine,
yeah.
and he actually runs into a boy and girl from It.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
he talks to him.
Nice. But they were talking. I was in that documentary. I was watching. They were talking about how they thought that one of the closest adaptations from movie the book they done was Stand by Me. Like how almost it was pretty much the book and the movie kind of about the same or whatever. Really, it's not a whole lot of changing in it or whatever. And so it was pretty decent. I mean, um, and that had what was it? Keith Sullivan was in that. I think is one of the bad guys or something. Wasn't wasn't?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying wasn't he in another Stephen King movie or no?
Oh,
Maybe that
God,
was the only one. I think that might have been the only one. I think I'm thinking of God. There was another guy. Oh, I'm thinking of Lost Boys. That's what I'm thinking of. Something totally different. I know. But
Oh, damn. Sorry. Can somebody
What?
delete it?
Who?
Or maybe
Oh,
I
damn.
can. Can I?
that's a good movie.
Yeah.
Country fan.
You should be able to. Just hold
Got it.
down on
Thank
it.
you.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you. I can't believe I did that. Damn it.
What I missed?
She posted something in her own group.
I was trying to post it in our group and I hit because I thought ours was at the top, but somebody had posted something in the Outsiders group and I posted it there by accident.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah, that was just supposed to be between us. Which, I didn't say anything major, so. Yeah, posted that cereal box too.
Nice.
Alvin.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that you may be a fan of this, but I don't know for positive sure.
Okay.
But it is my understanding that Wizards of Waverly Place is possibly doing a reboot.
There was a possibility of it. I'm not sure if they've done anything like Leray, but I mean, there's been rumors about it doing a reboot. But yeah, I was actually gonna tell you, Trish, because this actually started several months ago. But some of the cast of Wizards of Waverly Place actually started a podcast.
Oh yeah, it's the dad and
Yeah, the dad and the
Harper.
the woman who played
Harper. Yeah.
Yeah. They actually started a podcast, and their plan is to basically do it, talk about each episode of the show and give behind the scenes secrets and stuff. It's
Good night, country fan.
Okay.
yeah,
Good night,
it's actually
country.
really cool.
Night,
Oh yeah,
country.
good night, country fan. But yeah, I thought you would be interested in that.
Oh yeah, well, technically, I actually already knew it because my son told me.
Oh, okay. So have you watched a few episodes of it? Or
No, because I'm currently at the moment marathoning, I guess you would call it. What I'm doing is I'm letting it play and kind of watching and listening while I'm packing. Yeah, while I'm packing. That way I'm not totally bored.
Yeah.
It kind of keeps my mind preoccupied from all the
Bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit.
So I think I'm on season 3 right now. But I've not listened to any of the podcasts because I'm afraid that they'll say something and it'll be something that I don't remember and it'll be a spoiler. Because I've discovered that there's a lot of this show that I never saw and I didn't realize it.
Okay, well I know you're watching the show and everything, but you should also I don't know if you watched the movie, but you should probably also watch the movie along with the show.
Yeah, that's in my plans if I can get it done before I actually have to move because
yeah, I was wondering, do you
I'll
have
just
a
leave it
date
at that.
yet that I don't want to
No, I know I'm not gonna have a lot of internet and stuff up there to start with, so
Yeah, no.
So if I don't get it done before the actual move, which I'm hoping will be at the end of this upcoming week, I probably might not get to see it for a while.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
I was going to tell you that this season of Damn Heels has been really good.
Oh, you got stars?
Yeah, my brother has stars through Amazon.
Nice. Hey, Trish, just do us a favor. When you actually move, at least when you go to someone that's got Wi-Fi that you can use, at least let us know you're okay.
Oh, I will. I definitely will. Which, with, let me see, with this phone, this is the iPhone. I've got service, like actual phone service. Well, you remember, you were the one got hold of me that night. Because I have service on it, I have hotspot on it, so I can turn the hotspot on.
Yeah.
And use it for a little while.
Yeah.
and that way I can stay in touch so that you guys know that I'm okay.
Yeah.
So,
So, just out of curiosity, Trish, and,
Mm.
and I'm not trying to like.
ask me, I'll tell you.
No, I'm just saying I'm not trying to like kind of
And
make
she knows
this
it
more,
all.
make this more um hard on you than what it is. But have you actually talked to the people from housing?
Nope.
Yeah. So you just leaving it at that, huh?
Yeah. I'm just sick of getting threatened all the time.
Well, that's the problem too. The thing that kind of gets me is you would think that they would like maybe try to do something about it because you've been there so long. I mean, you've been there a lot longer than any of them other people have been there, or whatever. And you've been, whatever. And so it's like you would think they would try to like have these people be like, y'all need to leave her alone, quit harassing her and shit. She ain't done nothing to y'all. Leave her alone. As long
Yeah.
as you know what you're supposed to be doing, what the hell does it matter? You know? But
Yeah.
I don't know. It's stupid.
Yeah, I mean,
And I don't mean and I really don't. I'm saying this now, but I mean this in all things. And I know you're not the kind of person that would want to leave and stuff like that, and I get that because that's been your home for all these years. But
Mhm.
sometimes I'm going to say this, and it's not always true, but sometimes things like this wind up being a blessing in disguise.
Mhm.
So it could wind up being one of those things where who knows, eventually you might find you an apartment or a house or something that's way better than what you've had all these years, and you're like, now this is what I've always wanted. So it's kind of
Yeah.
one of those things, and it may wind up being that you never know. It just could wind up being a blessing in disguise. It may not look like it now, and it may look totally like this just sucks balls or whatever, but
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
um, you know, in
Well,
the end,
my son, and I know I'm an adult and I can do whatever the hell I want, okay, but my son kind of lost his shit a little bit and said, I don't want you there anymore. And I understand his frustration, but at the same time, it is my home of 27 years, so that makes it a little harder.
yeah,
But he saw the stress that I was under, and he was like, no more. Because I guess he's afraid it'll cause me to stress out and have a heart attack. Plus, guys are kind of protective of their moms.
Yeah.
Boys, gentlemen.
yeah.
But he pointed out to me that if I'm staying with him, I can save money and eventually get my own place. Not
Yeah.
something I have to rent,
yeah,
but just a little place of my own.
yeah,
But it's just losing the car, losing the house, losing my money,
yeah,
my money not coming today like it should have. It's just like piled. It just keeps piling on and keeps piling on and keeps piling on. I'm either going to lose my shit and kill a bunch of people, or I'm going to break down and just cry my eyes out. I mean, maybe a little bit of both.
yeah.
And now's the moment that they realize, God, I'm glad I don't live next to her.
Hey, well, you know,
That's
what song just popped in my head? That song, "Killing Me Softly."
Mhm.
Oh my God,
You're crazy in the head, Wobbly guy.
that's what I've been telling people. Nobody seems to believe me. But no, I get it. Like sometimes I look back on it now. And that's just like with me leaving New York. There was a part of me that was like, I'm finally going home. I'm finally getting to be where I feel like I truly belong. But there was a part of me too that was like, well, hell, I've been here for almost 14 years. You know, it's the last thing I've known. It's the only thing I've known for over a decade. You know, so it was kind of one of those things where it was like, um, I was like, okay. So then when I got home, then I was like, okay, because originally what I was going to do was I was going to buy like a camper to live in or whatever, and that's what I was originally going to do. Well, that fell through and didn't work out, and then we all got to talking, and they said something. Why don't you buy you one of those storage barns and make you a tiny house out of? And I said, yeah, I didn't think about that. And then that way I could, make it however I want to, and like everything's not like, well, it's this way, and eventually if I don't like it, I can't change it. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where I was like, yeah, that's pretty neat. So that was the route I went. So in a way, some of that stuff, that bad stuff that happened, like when I originally wanted to have that, because see, the only good thing about having that camper was I'd already had electricity. All I had to do was just plug it in or whatever, a bathroom, water, plumbing, and all that stuff. So to a certain extent, it would have worked out a little bit better as far as like I would have already been able to have some things already. But then again, like I said, there was only limited to what I could do with it once anyway. Like with here, if I wanted to add on or something, I could, or whatever. That's what makes it great because it's a solid structure, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? So there's good and bad in both. But I think in a way, I think in the long run, I made it out better this way.
Well, it is going to be very interesting to live in a non-existent house.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, hey,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god.
There it is.
I just realized what
the house that don't exist.
Yeah, the house of Dorney stays.
Hey, that would be a good title for a short story.
Yeah.
The house that don't exist.
Yeah.
Everybody lives there. Everybody, but it's the house that don't exist. Because in your world, there's no such thing.
Yeah.
So that would be kind of the bait. That would be pretty cool for the basis of a fucking story.
Oh, run with it.
Where this one person, right? They like live in this town, or they something other, and in this town, everybody knows these people, sees these people, knows this house there. They see it's there. It's real life, but there's one person that doesn't exist. So when you hear people talk about that, like, what are you talking about? What house?
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever, right? So it's almost like they can't see it or something. It's almost like it's blocked to them or something. It's I mean, that'd be something. And truthfully, funny, that sounds like something Stephen King would write.
Yeah,
Doesn't
that's what
it?
I was
Oh,
saying.
yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was actually thinking. I was like, Stephen King should write a
Who
book
knows?
or a story
Maybe
simply titled "The House That Does Not Exist."
Maybe I'll do it. The house that doesn't exist.
There
The
you
house
go.
that doesn't exist.
You are welcome.
Maybe that'll be my novel.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Happy about it, Wildville?
There we go. The house that doesn't exist.
Yeah, the house that doesn't exist.
Robert's ignoring us.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not. I'm
Robert's
listening.
Hey, he's not ignoring us. It's
I just don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
It's the people that don't exist.
Yeah, some people that don't exist.
You don't know what we're talking about?
No.
Hey,
I
it's the
said it's going to be interesting to live in the house that don't exist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to know what that's for?
Really?
Wait.
You don't remember part of the part of the thing that happened the other month? You remember?
Oh,
Oh, she. Oh,
There it is.
so okay. Let me do a. She can buy pipes to put in this house, but she doesn't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of
oh yeah.
for a house that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So that's what we were talking about. So I said that would sound like that would be the great name for like a short story or something, the house that doesn't exist. And I was talking about how all these people live in this town. And in this town, to these people, because these people are and so was this other person, they're all real. They can all see this house, they know the people that live in it and everything. But to this one person, it's like that house is like blocked to them or something, and they can't see it. So they'll hear people talking, and they're like, "What are you talking about? What house?" The house that doesn't exist.
Uh-huh. I get you.
So it's kind of like what we were just saying when you were saying home. What was you talking about? I was going to say the conversation that never existed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. But to be honest, Wobber, you need to get up on that, right? Write that book. Write that novel.
Will you stop putting your paw on my mouse pad? Because it's called a mouse pad. That means it's an actual mouse.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's an actual man.
I keep moving it, and he keeps putting his paw back on it.
They actually, what you're who is actually get your mouse shaped like a mouse.
Yeah.
That's right. So if the house don't exist, the pipes don't exist either.
Yeah, the pipes don't exist. So does this mean the pot does not exist either?
Or
I've got the pot. I've got the pot.
Oh yeah, so the pot doesn't.
what don't exactly exist is the window to throw it out of.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Can you imagine, like, here's the funny thing, you know how, like, so here's the ironic part of it. And I said that, because you've done all the pipe, like you could buy pipes for the house that don't exist. So you walk by this field or you drive by this field and you see these pipes. They're just connected, going to nowhere or whatever it is. And they're like, what the fuck is that? There's a house there. No, it's not. I don't see a house. I just see pipes running to somewhere. It's the house that don't exist.
Did you see the
you feel okay?
I'm surprised I don't get unblocked. You fucking asshole.
Oh yeah, can you just imagine? Because we're live right now while we're
Yeah, I know, right?
Anyway,
I don't
bitch.
give a shit no more.
Yeah. And she's gonna watch us back later and be like,
anyway, I'll probably get a kick out of this talking about a house that don't exist.
Yeah. Yeah, can you just imagine? Oh yeah, Elsa needs to watch this back too. The stream. This is hilarious. A house that don't exist.
Yeah. But it's crazy. Yeah, I mean,
I have thrown away so much shit.
Oh, nice. So you happy about it, Trish?
Yes. Oh my God, yes.
Yeah. It's like a big relief off your shoulders when you like actually get rid of shit.
You never. I'm gonna be honest with you though. You never know how much shit you have until you pack that shit up to move.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Oh fuck! I got more shit than I thought I had.
Yeah. That's one reason why. Like that's one reason why I really want to get a lot of shit out of my apartment before I start really packing up to move and everything, because I don't want to be moving with a bunch of junk, especially stuff that basically is just picking up dust, like just laying around. Like I never use it for anything, and
Yeah.
like it just stays there, like in a box.
Yeah. Yep. Oh man.
Damn, for someone that won't gonna be streaming long, you sure have been going almost 2 hours now.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm fixing to get ready to go because I'm
Damn it.
where I'm
Damn
down.
it.
Yeah.
Yep, just had to bring it up, didn't you? See what you did?
Yeah, Robert
I don't understand why
Robert's
you're
like,
mad, Robert.
I should have
You're
opened
mad.
my big mouth.
You're mad about a stream that never existed, okay?
Yeah.
And there's no
That's
proof
right.
of it.
Yeah, he's mad. She had never-
And you know what would be actually funny when I say that, right? And then go in and turn the damn stream to private. And some people are like, what fucking stream are you talking about? A stream that never existed.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you set it to private while Bill, you can just pretend from here on out that the stream
Or
never
you could
took
just do
place.
it unlisted and send it to who you want to send it
I
to.
know, right?
Yeah,
Then you can be like, it never existed.
That's right.
yeah, but I love that we're using this logic. See, that's the logic of that, like the said person who said that Trish is basically working on a house that does not exist.
That's right. The
So-
Narnia house.
Yeah, but yeah, the same logic. Like, I mean, that's like saying, like we're streaming right now. Like that's like saying that the stream does not exist. We did not stream tonight, guys.
Well,
So-
hell, if this house don't exist, I bet you Trish would gladly like that money back.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Well,
Don't you do it.
I'm going,
yeah. Don't.
just because you say don't you do it, I'm gonna do it.
No, you
Yeah, I'm gonna
ain't.
do it. Yeah, he's gonna do it. Just
You would have
to
said
slap
if you'd have
Robert.
said do it, I probably would have stayed. I probably would have stayed longer. But since you said don't you do it,
Yeah.
Fine, do it. See if I can.
Nope. Once you said it the
No,
first
he's trying to take it back. No, he's trying to take it back.
this is not the words that don't exist.
Don't worry. Okay, like, let's just say that
Comment.
nothing exists.
I can take it back, and you never
No.
never heard it.
No,
Yeah.
that's actually one that got through the cracks. So you know what I'm saying.
That's like us. We're living on a planet that does not exist.
I know, right?
I mean, like Earth. What the hell is that?
Shit.
I mean, that's basically the same logic. Like, I mean, like, we're basically living on a planet that does not exist.
Oh, but wait. Maybe we don't exist.
Oh yeah. Maybe we as
Hey,
people
to
don't
aliens,
exist.
we might not.
Oh yeah, maybe we're aliens.
Yeah.
From a distant world,
They
Yeah.
always
far,
say
far away.
aliens don't exist, so they might think we don't.
Oh yeah. Aliens do not exist.
No, aliens don't. Aliens exist. We just never seen one because they fly by Earth and lock the fucking doors.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Oh, yeah.
I get too dumb down there.
They're like, nah, we don't want none of that. We good.
Yeah,
No, I'm not going there. Them people are woke. Darn shit.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers can't tell if they female or male, and we sure the fuck ain't messing with them.
Oh,
Actually,
I
that's
need to ask y'all
that's a good
something.
point, Wild Bill. I think maybe aliens actually are scared of humanity.
Okay.
They think we're crazy.
Have y'all heard about they're trying to do another lockdown again?
What? You mean like
Yeah.
a pandemic lockdown?
Yes. And they're bringing back Mad. They're already showing the COVID commercials again.
Okay.
Wait, are they gonna try to make us wear a mask again too?
Yes.
Here's the thing.
What damn?
What the fuck? And I know I'm probably gonna get a copyright strike for this. So sorry.
I know why they're trying to do it.
Yeah, don't you do it? Well, I stick it up.
Because it worked last time. Believe.
Yep.
Stay home. Don't go to the ballot box or don't go out polling. Send in mail-in ballots. Delivered to the polling stands by unmarked UPS vehicles.
That's all Biden's got.
Now, why would ballots coming from a legitimate post office be delivered to polling stations in unmarked white vans
In the middle of the night.
in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night, yeah, baby.
Okay, right now, who doesn't find that a little odd?
Yeah, I mean,
But they never did anything wrong though. It was all fair. It was all legit.
Oh yeah, but speaking of, I was gonna say, did you guys see Trump's most recent video? Trump actually made a video recently talking about the whole, past election again,
Um,
and he's kind of like marketing off of like because you know how they tried to, I guess, arrest him or whatnot. And I guess apparently he got his mugshot taken or something. Well, now Trump's just kind of, I guess, going along with the joke and actually, I think he's selling T-shirts with his mugshot.
Oh, he got coffee mugs, T-shirts, hats.
Oh yeah,
He's making money off that shit.
yeah. And I actually someone I had saw someone made a comment that you got to give it to Trump. He's a marketing genius. And I was actually thinking in my head, see, Trump is even a better businessman than Garth Brooks. Like he's actually like marketing like cool shit.
Dang,
Shit.
I should have done that when I got arrested.
all right.
What sell T-shirts with your
Yeah.
mugshot on it?
Shot on it, yeah. The words
I
badass.
don't know. But yeah, I just thought it was funny. But yeah, the reason why I mentioned it is because in the video he does kind of like throw little jabs at Biden, and then he also says, I already know that I'm your favorite president. So, like, you don't have to say it.
Like I said before, that's the only reason they're doing this shit. It's because they know that they're trying to scare people again. People, I'm going to say this, and whether some people won't admit this or not, and that's fine. But there's a lot of people that's starting to wake up now and starting to see. I've even heard people who couldn't stand fucking Trump wouldn't have voted for that man if somebody would have gave him $1 million. Going, now we're starting to see what Trump was talking about.
Yeah.
Now we're starting to see all this corrupt bullshit because I've even heard people that couldn't stand Trump say, "Why don't they just leave a man alone? He's no longer president. What are you afraid of?" You know what I'm saying? See, it's all about, and here's what gets me. They're doing all this stuff to keep him out of office, but what they don't realize is whether he wins or not, he's only going to be in there for 4 more years, and that's it. Yeah. It's not like he can be in there a lifetime. The United States Constitution won't let him.
Yeah.
The only president that was, I think, that had the longest reign as a president, I think, was Roosevelt. And that's where the change of the Constitution came in to only allow the president 2 terms up to 10 years.
All right. So did Roosevelt actually
I think it was office Roosevelt.
Was he in office longer than 8 years?
I think it was like 10 or more or something like that.
10 or more.
I think he was like 3 terms or something, I think.
Because at the time there was no law against it.
And they were afraid of they were kind of afraid of it becoming almost like a monarchy, almost kind of like thing. So that's why they did that to make it up to. So basically what it is if say you were a vice president and we're the 10, okay, so everybody knows that each term is 4 years. So that only makes it 8. So most presidents are only in there for 8 years. The 10 years comes up to is, let's say, like you were vice president, or you were vice president, and say for some odd reason, say the president that you were under dies in like after his 2 years of office, you would be appointed the president, and you could serve out those 2 years and still run for 2 more terms after that, totaling up to 10 years. So basically you could win, you could spend the 2 years from when you would have been the vice president and that you become the president and then run another term, and if you won, that's 4 years, which would make it 6. Then if you won again, another 4 years, which would make it 10, and that was a total of your presidency. After that, you'd have to leave no matter what. But that's how it's done. And
Well, wait, what if the president dies during his first year and then there's 3 more years to serve?
I guess I don't know how that. I don't know if there's a loophole for that or whatever. I'm not sure, but I do know that the actual one thing there is it's 2 terms to 10 years. So they could like let it go maybe as like something like that was to happen, but I'm not really sure. I don't know that because
Well, I would think that it would either be that or they just wouldn't let him run for a second term because they'd already served 6 or 7 years.
Yeah, something like that. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, Robert, I meant to tell you. Guess where Trump is headed to?
Where's that?
South Dakota.
Oh, nice.
And rumor is, I don't know if it's true. Rumor is he's going to ask Kristi Naom to be his vice president.
There you go.
Oh,
And that woman's got South Dakota rocking, boy. I'm telling you. She has the lowest unemployment rate of any state in the United States. She had the lowest COVID rate of any state in the United States. She's got more capital. They've got more jobs and all that stuff. And she's really turned South Dakota around from like almost a nothing to like one of the most booming states in the United States or whatever. And there's people moving there all the time. And there's plenty of jobs and stuff. And from what I hope it's true. I don't know, maybe not, because she keeps denying that she's ever going to run for president or anything like that. But she is a big supporter of Trump. So I would not be surprised for her to be his VP. Because that one we got now sure is a damn joke.
oh yeah. Well, I'll be honest with you. That was another thing that Trump actually said in his video. He actually said that we basically have the dumbest president right now.
We do. That guy's fucking bright, man. I'm telling you. I've seen Pat Ross with more sense than Biden.
Oh yeah.
Well, she did say she'd consider it if he asked her.
Yeah. Well,
I think they'd make a damn good team.
Yeah.
You talk about getting shit done.
I know, right? What the hell?
Hopefully, she'll make a better VP for him than
I know, right?
Than Mike Pence did.
I know, right? I'm gonna tell y'all the whole instance behind that, and I'm just gonna tell you. Here's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Reason why Mike Pence didn't do what Trump wanted him to was this, because he was between a rock and a hard place. I am willing to tell you that he's never going to come out and admit this, and they'll never admit it. But they probably told him that if you do not do what we'll tell you to, there'll be no chance in hell of you ever having a chance to run for president, because we will stop that shit. We got the power to do it, and we can make it fucking happen. So he's probably like, okay, well, damn, my future's fucked if I don't do what Congress wants me to do. That's the reason why I think he turned his back at the last moment on fucking Trump when he did, because he knew that if he didn't, his damn future was at stake. And that's what, and you could tell now that people, and when you watch the damn things, that people are just like, okay, motherfucker, you just up here talking because we don't give a shit about nothing you fucking say. and he did nothing but hurt himself. He can run all he wants to, but he ain't gonna get nowhere. Anyway, I digress.
No, you don't.
No,
No,
what you
you
do?
don't.
Yeah, no, you do not digress.
I know where he's going with that when he says that.
What's
Yeah.
that? Going to bed?
Yes.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm tired.
It's like, and I digress, and I'm calling it a night.
Hey, I want to ask you something when the stream's over.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you
Okay,
want to
so-
stream then, guys? Or I mean, well, I don't even know if anyone's watching.
No, we got 0 viewers.
Nice.
Okay.
Good enough.
I've thought of something that I'm going to do, or I'm going to try to do, since I'm packing and stuff anyway. I'm going to end up with a huge box of nothing but Bibles.
Okay.
I think I'm going to donate them to a church.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's
Because, and how I ended up with so many, I do not know. But over the years, in my, let's see, we'll say, over the last 40 years, I have ended up with so many Bibles that I have got an entire shelf of nothing but Bibles. That's it. That's all that's there in that shelf is Bibles. Just regular King James Version Holy Bibles. I think most of them are that.
Okay.
I know I had a, wait, there's another one. I don't know if I've still got it. I think it started with an N. Anyway,
is it like-
you know what I'm talking about?
yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay, I think I ended up with one of those, but I don't know if I've still got it. But I mean, it's a huge shelf of nothing but Bibles, and I don't want them to go to waste.
I think it's NIV, like for new. or
That's
na-
it. That's it. That's
or-
it.
yeah, for
NIV.
New
New
international.
International Version. Yes, New International Version. That's it.
Yeah.
I had one of those in the shelf. I don't know if it's still there.
Yeah.
I found a brand new one in here in my bedroom
Nice.
today while I was packing stuff. I was going through drawers and
Yeah.
boxing stuff up and throwing stuff away, and I moved something, and underneath it, there was a brand new, it's still in the slip cover.
Nice.
damn.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure they appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah, but look at this, Wild Bill. We made it. Almost 2 hours on the dot.
Hell,
Yeah.
might as well go to the 2 minutes.
Yeah, two minutes left. But yeah, I guess we should say our good nights now, people. Good night,
Yeah.
everybody. Hope you enjoyed Wild Bill's rant for tonight.
Yeah.
Good night to the no viewers watching.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah, good night to the no viewers. Right.
Goodbye to future watchers.
That's
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Yeah, goodbye to future watchers, including
Good
you,
night.
Elsa Wilson,
Good night.
Frozen Girl.
To anyone who may see this in the future, this stream doesn't exist.
That's
Yeah,
right.
this
all your-
stream does
It's all
not
in your
exist.
mind. You're imagining the whole thing.
Yeah,
Good night
and
to those
we do not exist either.
who do not-
We are an illusion.
yeah. Those people who did not watch this stream, or that didn't exist that watched this stream, thank you.
Oh, hell, I expect an email
Yeah, thank you.
coming.
Thank you for not watching our stream tonight, guys.
You expect a what coming?
An email. That's the
Oh,
only
yeah.
way she can contact me now.
Oh hell,
Ooh, she's gonna cuss you out, Robert.
man, damn. That damn thing's gonna be like a Stephen King novel.
Yeah, yeah. What if she unblocks you though, Wild Bill? Big Brother?
She, well, hell, I know where the block button's at.
Oh, yeah,
No,
okay,
cuss
so-
her out first.
Oh yeah, cuss her out first. Oh yeah, don't you?
Hey, I'll tell her this account no longer exists.
Oh yeah, this account one was this. Wait, you should actually like pretend like you know when you I guess contact like a phone number that is no longer active or something. You should be like this account is no longer like
No
active.
such
Like you need to contact your internet provider or something.
Well, once I get settled in up there, I will contact you guys and we can do this again, which will be really fascinating to anyone who sees it in the future because I'll be able to stream from my house that don't exist.
With Wi-Fi that don't exist.
Yeah.
That's
She's
right.
gonna be able to stream from the house. Just
That's gonna be really cool.
this.
Awesome.
But yeah, good night, everybody. And hello, nurse.
That's right.
Damn, we should find a way to send her a stream just for that. I mean, send her a link just for that one.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah. Wait, really?
Here's
Wait.
the non-existent house,
That's right.
Yeah, to the non-existent house.
and here's my window that I can throw my piss out of in the pond.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Here's the window.
Just start the stream with the pot in my hand
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna
with the
piss
window
her off
showing in
though.
the background.
That's gonna piss her the hell off though, Trish, if you just start a stream with a pot in your hand. Because you know that's what pissed her off at the end of the stream.
All right.
Like just because Trish
Well,
showed up.
you know, I'm sorry, but if you first of all, if you're going to talk about somebody behind their back and then they find it out, you don't have the right to get mad about it.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You don't have the right to get around.
And
But-
we're the bad guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're the bad guys. What the fuck? are
Well,
you
here,
on?
here's the way I look at it. I'm just gonna put it all. In.
Uh-oh, here we go.
No, I mean I'm not.
I said,
Like I
are you
said,
not gonna go on around?
No, here's what I'm saying. Like, no one will sit here and tell you that we wish that. All right, what I'm trying to say is, no one agreed that the fallout should have ever happened, right? Okay, and that we if you go back and look on it now, we wish it had never happened. But out of that come I think a new sense of we're not going to keep stuff from each other anymore. We're not going to, whatever and all that stuff. It's a more honesty that's come out of that or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's the good part about it. So, like I said, if you take a negative thing and get something positive out of it, then it's not a bad thing overall. Okay.
Right.
So that's what I'm trying to say. So for those people out here who think that just because, like for instance with Robert, if you're gonna go talk about somebody in a group that's behind their back, and especially when they've made a new pact saying, well, we're not gonna keep things, and they're not gonna keep shit from that person, you better not say nothing at all, because that's just the fucking way it is. They're gonna tell, and you can't get mad if you said that shit.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things. So I mean, it's you like it or leave it or whatever, and that's the new rule that we have, and people don't like it. It's just too damn bad.
Yeah.
Hey, you can do like Cindy and kick rocks.
That's right.
Yeah. Kick rocks.
Ooh,
Just don't hurt your foot when you're kicking rocks.
She gonna
Hell
hit me
no,
now. I've said her
hell
name.
no. Hell no, don't kick rocks. Kick boulders with fucking sandals on.
Damn.
Oh God!
Or flip flops. Put it like that.
Flip-flops, yeah,
Oh,
baby.
hate flip flops.
Kick boulders with flip flops. So
Rocks.
all right then. But
On that note, we love y'all and good night.
night.
Yeah.
Night,
We
everybody.
love you.
Good night.
Good night. We do not.